children frightened, wonder what will happen, but the teacher bowling out, anyone and everybody. Hey, the design run up, she foot, and the priest said, why?
Every day you spend your time in a beauty parlor. You paint your fingernails, can you even get your manicure? You spend 2 hours daily looking at your mirror, just to find you turn yourself into a horror. No, baby, simply by yourself. Tell me, why do you act so crazy? Simply by yourself. Why don't you try a little simplicity?
Mr. Alex Bruno. Let's stand, let's give him a round of applause. Mr. Alex, welcome to New Jersey again. Thank you very much. Mr. William, come on, yay! Well, it's nice to see you here. It is a pleasure that you're here. The last time I was here, we were at the other place over there, close to my training now. And we're here tonight at the financial center area. I recognize the presence of Mr. Darrow, who represents the Honorable Prime Minister of Dominica, the members from the Toronto, Madam Up via Toronto Inc., other officials, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening! You know why we are late tonight? We're coming on the Routes 22. And Sylvester kind of rented a car that kind of boggy. You know what boggy means? A jalopy. So we're coming on the road now and the car backfiring. Poof, 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 poof. So now, Sylvester driving. At the back, I'm from, well, let's say I'm from Florida. That's where I live most of the time, most of the chair. But I cannot drive here. So Florida he looked back. Sylvester said, boy, Alex, boy, if you see the car have too much load, somebody have to go down. So I suspect the uglier one go down. I watch him, I said, but when you go down, who's going to drive? Who's going to drive? But they told me we have a short time here, so just do what we have to do to keep the show going. And that's what I plan to do. But not before I change my outfits 5 times. And I send you to the restroom a few times. That's my dreadlocks. Well, that's my first live performance without my hair of 10 years. So take pictures and put on Facebook. Our partner used that word to describe my hair, but I cannot use it on stage. Because it starts with F and it ends with a P. 2 syllable words. Put your mind to it. He said, well, that's why you look. Makeni. But so, this is our family show, and we're going to have a really wonderful time. I'm happy that I have been trusted to be given this wonderful honor to present this show for the 4th time in 10 years. You should not clap for me, you should clap for the people of Dionje because they know what it is to bring the very best together. Please put your hands together for Dionje. Yeah. The louder you clap, the more they pay me. Thank you very much. My salary is made. I have 2 little girls to my right because the guys told me you can wear back more cavini blanc. So it looks like I will retire soon. So I must train people to take over the show. So I'm training 2 girls. Come girls. Come little girls. We need them. Come baby, come. Face the audience. Aren't they lovely? Well, I'm training them, so next year you shall see them on stage, not me. Would you want to introduce yourself? Just tell the people who you are. I'm going to give you the mic and tell them your name and your mommy and daddy name. Alright? Just tell them your name, please.
Anisha.
Anisha what?
Charlie.
Anisha Charlie. Great is it? And she has style on that. And how old are you?
6.
6. When I was your age, I was 10. And are you from Dominica?
No.
But you're of Dominican parentage, right? I will answer for you. I just ask you a big question to bamboozle you. But you can say yes, because your mom has Dominican roots. Your mom is a Dominican, right? Who is your mom?
Keisha.
And where is she? Does your mother know you're here tonight? Police give her more swear. Keisha, viens pour ça, femme! Okay, you look lovely tonight. Thank you so much for being my co-MC race. Is that a word? Let me talk to the other one. Quickly. Hello, what's your name?
Sorrel.
Sir Ralph? Sir Ralph? What was your last name?
Correct.
Correct. I suspect she looks militant. She has this law, legal business. Kind of a carrotish, commissioner-ish kind of a... All right, and you're from the United States of America?
No.
You're from Dominica?
No.
Just out of curiosity, where are you from? New Jersey, right?
New Jersey.
Officially, New Jersey is not part of the United States of America. Okay, so thanks for coming. I will call you up on every now and then, okay? So you could introduce the speakers and the performers. So you could go back to your little position and read your book. They are reading a philosophy text right now. Spinoza and Descartes. At that age. How old are you, Miss Carrot? How old is she? 6. Same age. Hey, you're taller than a short 6-year-old. Hey, so this fella now, well, this lady, well, this fella, well, this lady, a lady from Woodford in Limba Mossy. And anyone from Woodford in here? You remember Ma'am Mossy? You don't know? Right. What do you know about her? She what? She used to be her mother. Anyway, you know, before you go to church and, you know, back home, we speak different languages. We speak Creole, we speak English, we speak Patois, and we speak a little bit of French, and some fellas like a little Spanish too. Speak a little Spanish too. So, she went to church, and they saying, Lord have mercy. Christ have mercy. Everybody have mercy. She went back home, she put blows on mercy. You can't tell me I'm your wife and everybody have you. So now that little fella went to church and they're singing, man. And he walks with me and he talks. He went back home. He said, Daddy, I know what is God name. What God name? No, God name is Jesus Christ. God, two of the same. No, man. The boy said the child. God name is Andy because they were singing in church. Andy walks. So in the Pentecostal, any Pentecostal in the house, hallelujah! Woo! Praise the Lord! Hey! That's a true story. That's a true story. I'm not going to blaspheme, and even then I have lights already, so whatever they do, it doesn't matter. What can they do to me now? Moi j'arrête. Exactly. No, that one is a very true story. Should I tell you? So he's preaching, man. And he's saying, every word I say, sing a song. So he says, saved. And they start singing, I'm saved, and I know that I'm saved. All right. He say, grace. Grace, how sweet thou art. The pastor says, sex. Just like that, or quiet like that. A little lady from Wesley stood up. She was about 72 years old. She took her time, she stood up. Proud, very proud Dominican lady. And she says, precious memories. How they linger. How they what? You're the church man. Three priests decided to confess their sins. Angie come, she come already? Three priests, they went to the ocean to confess their sins. So one priest said, that's how I touched from the money every now and then. The next priest said, my weakness is I love to see beautiful women, although I do not get involved, but I love to see them. The next priest started going back on shore. So the priest said, but you have to tell us yours now, we told you ours. He said, my secret is I cannot keep secret. I'm going back and sell all you out. It's true. Now a fella now from Marigot was painting the presbytery, Marigot. And he's singing, man, the priest come and he's singing, you can't sing that in church. So the priest said, no, not in this church. Don't sing that song in this church at all. Don't sing that song in the church. Sing a godly song, spiritual song. No, he working by the day and by the hour to paint. So he said, okay, Father, no problem. Ave, Ave, Ave Maria. The priest said, why? Oh man. I hope I'm not doing too bad. Yes, I love doing that show because I love to see Dominican come together and have a good time. That's one of the few times, Calvert, I mean, we come together during Independence Day. Irrespective of what happens during the year, especially during the election, but in times like this, we come together. So I'd like to ask you to put your hands together for ourselves and for the nation after 34 years. One more before I go and find out what's happening here. This fella, this lady, this guy had a problem. So he went to the priest. The priest said, yes sir, point patience. Because his wife was not the most faithful. So he said, point patience. Any point patience, monsieur. No, the fella that don't give him patience. I'm coming back. Are you ready? Yeah, wait. This young lady here looks very, very well. You cannot miss her. Very conspicuously attired with a golden brooch, and she's wearing a collar that makes you look lovely tonight. You. What's your name, honey? You. What's your name?
Emily Mann.
Emily Mann?
Yes.
I'm gonna change your name. Emily L. Mann. L in the middle is for labor. Because you're too red. The only thing that you're missing is a red block hill. But I love your Timble Hill. I hope you can model in it because you're modeling with me in a while on stage. Yeah?